Hello everyone and welcome to another half-arsed top 5. And seeing as we did 5 games that we recommended in the Steam sale and 5 games for under £1 in the Steam sale, considering we are doing console peasant month, let's look at 5 games to pick out from the PlayStation Network sale. Now I should point out that all prices are the PlayStation Plus prices, because to be honest, none of these games are really worth it if you don't have PlayStation Plus. So yes, console peasants, they have to pay to get discounts. That is true. You have to pay a subscription in order to get discounts. Doesn't make any sense, really. Why am I paying for this? Just put better discounts on the PlayStation Network. Really. But anyway, let's move on to the top 5 games in the PSN sale, assuming you have paid already for PlayStation Plus. That's going to be too long a title. We're going to have to shorten that. Right, at number 5, we have the Grand Theft Auto Trilogy, which is £11.59. It is the PS2 GTA game. So you get GTA 3, Vice City, and San Andreas. It's not too bad. They're about £4.79 each, and you get the entire trilogy for £11.59. I did buy that entire trilogy in the Steam sale. Cost me £10.50 for it on the Steam sale, so competitively priced the PSN sale is. If you buy them individually, they're a bit too expensive, but buying the full trilogy, it's not so bad. Really, you're getting the classic PS2 games. They do have full 1080p upscaling, and they have things like trophy support and everything that you would expect from a sort of modern PS4 game. You can, record footage from it, etc., and all those other things. They do have trophy support as well, which is, it's decent there, I guess, for a couple of 3 PS2 games anyway. At number 4, we have gone for Tomb Raider, the Definitive Edition, which is £7.49. Not too bad, really. Tomb Raider was, of course, released in 2013. This version is the version with all the DLC. Runs at 1080p, 60 FPS, so it's not so bad. The PS4 version does hold 60 FPS fairly well. And Tomb Raider 2013 is a decent game, certainly worthwhile picking up. It was free on Xbox Live Gold a few months ago, or a year ago, I think it was. But yeah, certainly worth picking up. It is a reasonable price for the Definitive Edition if you've never played Tomb Raider before. If you played Rise of the Tomb Raider, then you know what to expect from this. But decent for £7.49, I think. And at number 3, we have gone for Metro Redux at £7.49. You get Metro 2033 and Metro Last Light. Pretty decent, 2 decent shooters. Of course, they were released for the last generation PS3 games. But they are sort of, they do have HD resolution. I think they run at 60 FPS. I'm not too certain on that. I've never played them on PS4. Own them on Xbox One, but I've never actually played them on PS4, so I can't tell you for sure what they run at. But they are a decent sort of HD remaster of 2 kind of underrated but very good first-person shooters. It's very atmospheric, especially 2033 is a lot more kind of horror-based. Whereas Last Light is more action based, I would say. You do have the sort of Ranger mode as well, which is the sort of hardcore mode. You have to look out for things like your radiation levels. You have like a gas mask. You have to collect filters. You've got ammunition. You've got 2 types of ammunition. You've got like military grade ammunition, which is really powerful, but it is your currency in the game. So you can either buy weapon upgrades and have crap ammunition, or use the good ammunition but then not have money for weapon upgrades. So it's an interesting sort of survival horror type first person shooter. Pretty decent actually for the money. You get 2 games in the series, and of course the third one is coming out I think next year. It was revealed at the Xbox press conference in at E3, so get you ready for the next Metro game. And moving on to number 2, we have Dishonored II, which at £16.99 is not too bad. A game that only came out last year, had its issues on PC, still has its issues on console as well. It does run at 30 FPS, but surprise, surprise. The PS4 version was actually not too bad compared to the PC version, which had many issues. I mean, we could get it to run at 30 FPS if we wanted to on PC. Obviously, we don't want to. But yeah, Dishonored 2 is definitely worth your time. It's more of the same if you're a fan of Dishonored. You sneak around and you stab things. What's not to like about it? It's got a semi sort of open kind of feel to it. You can approach missions however you want. You can approach with stealth, you can run in and stab the hell out of them. You can play as Corvo from the first game, or you can play as Emily, who was also in the first game as well. She wasn't playable, mind you, but yeah, you've got sort of a decent first-person hack and slash stealth game. And at number 1, we have The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt, which is available for £14.99 for the regular edition, or £17.49 for the Game of the Year edition. I would recommend getting the Game of the Year edition, as it does come with the 2 expansion packs. It comes with Heart of Stone and Blood and Wine, which are definitely worth it. Blood and Wine in particular is amazing, I think. Blood and Wine is one of my favourite sort of expansions for The Witcher 3. Similar price to the Steam version. The Steam version is £17.49 for the Game of the Year edition, £14.99 for the regular edition. So you're getting it for a reasonable price. Again, I'd recommend the Game of the Year edition is the one to go for. Although the regular edition is there if you just want to check it out, I guess, at £15. One of the best open world games ever made. One of the best RPGs of this generation. And certainly worth your while checking out. The only problem is, for story-wise, the Witcher series. This is the first game in the Witcher series that is available on PlayStation 4. Witcher 1 was PC exclusive. Witcher 2 was PC, and there was an Xbox 360 port of Witcher 2. But The Witcher 3 is definitely worth picking up. You can still get into it even if you don't know the full backstory. It's still a very, very well told story. It's got an excellent world. Runs okay on PS4. It does stick to 30 FPS most of the time. Again, that's what you'd expect from that. But honestly, if you're not a PlayStation Plus member, then these sale prices, they're not really sale prices. PlayStation Plus matches the Steam versions of quite a few games. I think Dishonored 2 is cheaper on Steam, mind you. I'll just check. For Dishonored 2 on Steam, Dishonored 2 is £14.99 on Steam. There's not much of a difference between that and the Steam version. So yeah, on consoles, less games on sale, but the prices are fairly competitive, I would say. They're fairly competitive on PS4. But overall, pretty decent games there. There's not a huge amount of choice with the PlayStation 1. The next video we're going to do is the Xbox Live Ultimate Game Sale, the top 5 games to buy in the Ultimate Game Sale. But anyway, that is all for this video. Thank you for joining me. We'll see you again soon, and goodbye.